Alright, this is my second attempt at Masters League Open 21.3. Probably notables that I changed was the box step overs, although I wasn't unhappy with how the step overs went in my first attempt. I definitely felt I could go a little bit faster with this new type of style. Game plan was to clean up the devil press rather than go with the sort of grandpa sort of style where you kneel down and slowly get down. I wanted to clean that up a little bit. The execution wasn't quite where I wanted it to be, but the intention was to do that a little bit better. Having said that though, I did feel a lot more fatigue with my lockout on the second attempt due to the way that I was coming down and coming up out of the burpee. So that's definitely something that I'm going to have to look over a little bit more closely to sort of rectify that going forward. I still find the devil press with the two dumbbells very difficult, so definitely got more work to do with those ones. I do have the opportunity to do this a third time, not 100% sure whether I will, although I do believe that I can get a few extra reps on that third attempt again, because the second attempt wasn't as clean as I would like, but although I was better off with the second score compared to the first, which I was happy about, I still feel that there could definitely be some more improvements here. So the strategy with the step overs for the second attempt compared to the first was that sort of side step over. This is something that I have not done before. It's only had probably 5 minutes of practice before doing the second attempt. It was much faster, therefore less fatigue through the forearms, which I was hoping would translate into a more efficient devil press. However, it did get the heart rate up a little bit more. So the max heart rate for this was about 5 or 6 beats per minute faster, a higher average also. But that's definitely something that I can deal with a little bit better compared to just muscular fatigue. Generally with muscular fatigue, there's really nothing you can do about it other than sort of stand around and wait for it to feel a little bit better. Whereas with a high heart rate, you just got to accept that you're going to feel uncomfortable and try and push through. So that's what I need to do a little bit better. My split time was faster on my second attempt, so my split time is 3:47, I believe, for the second attempt, and it was 4:12, I believe, on the first attempt. So it's what's that, 24 seconds faster, which is good. Even that will jump me up a few spots on the leaderboard. But obviously my overall goal was to get more reps than I did last time. So last time I did 60 reps. I did have a missed rep in my first attempt. I think it was either 6 step overs or 5 step overs out of the 6th or 7th one. Second attempt was much cleaner. I got all the reps. However, on one of the sets I did an extra rep. I think it was on set 6. I did 7, but I would rather do more than less. So the other thing that I want to talk about was I wanted to clean up my devil press. I felt was spending a lot of time getting down and spending a lot of time in the bottom of the devil press. So my intention was to clean that up. I feel I did a little better, but still plenty of room for improvement on those devil press. So plenty of work to do for them. I find the single arm just so much easier, and I'm a lot more comfortable with that, purely just because I've done more reps with the single arm devil press compared to the 2 dumbbells. So as I was saying before, with the lockout of the devil press, the second attempt, the other thing I need to really do a little bit more analysis on is why I was so fatigued on that press out, or the lockout on the top of the devil press there. I believe it was just my technique on the burpee portion. I was doing a lot of pressing, so not only pressing up, and just the time and attention, I guess, coming down and going up. I need to have a look at that and figure out a better way, so I can become more efficient at that also. So far, definitely ahead of where I was in my first attempt here. So you can see there at the bottom of that burpee, really pressing out, almost like a push-up. I guess I was doing that. What I was really focusing on was to try and come down evenly rather than sort of kneel down and do that sort of really slow kneel down getting up. But in the process, definitely fatigued the triceps a little bit more, making that lockout a little bit more difficult. So even though my intention was to spend less time in the bottom of that burpee, which I did, was still significantly longer than I wanted. That's a mental thing, so just doing more reps with this double dumbbell devil press, which I'll be doing from now on. Although for the open, for the first 3 weeks, Dave Castro said that there will be only 1 dumbbell, so my focus will only be on 1 dumbbell for a little bit until the open. Hopefully I make it into the next stage, and that's where I'll be putting in the work. I think there's a month, or just over a month, from the first 3 weeks to the next stage, but we'll get past that first stage first, and we'll see how we go. So here's the first time where I really take a rest from doing a rep. Not ideal with only 95 seconds to go, but it was relatively short, so that's pleasing in that sense, but definitely something I could fix up a little bit more also. So this is the set of 8 on the second attempt here, whereas I'm still on the step overs, the set of 7 for the first attempt. So on the first attempt, I got 4 reps out of the 8 of the devil press. So I got to it much earlier on the second attempt, but was struggling a little bit more. Funnily enough, the first attempt just looks cleaner. It's just the really slow nature of my first attempt that I wasn't happy with, but I was a little bit fresher on the lockout portion of it. So overall, bet my reps by 2 and a faster split time.